In a time of fast diffusion of images, we are looking for singularities. Architectural icons today, they resemble each other because of the rapidity how the mediatic work can diffuse images. There's a sort of a viral epidemiology of icons, I would say. We see it every day in our students, how fast they're in picking up motifs, and they spread around. And this is not necessarily a bad thing, but from time to time we go the other way, finding professional figures that by geographical condition or personal ones, they're really difficult to define, and they seem to have gone the wrong way, doing a language which then relates to the community but is also whimsical. This is the case of Luigi Cacciadominioni. He recently died 102 years old. He spent most of his life in Milano, leaving 40 or 50 buildings in Milano and some abroad. We are interested in his figure, and he's becoming a little bit of a cult all over Europe because of his very specific attitude to the project. He considered each project a service to a client or a community, managed to elaborate a language which was at the same time personal and shared. Ahead of the times in certain things, very experimental, and the other side very aware of codes, like social codes. He gave to Milano a language. In a way, he invented a modern language which fit in very well with the bombed Milano. Milano was heavily bombed in '43. The attitude to this language was very freestyle. One could call him almost a Catholic dandy. Our installation is a very personal reading of Cino Zucchi and Cino Zucchi Architetti on the work of Cacciadominioni. I actually have a quite peculiar relationship. I was born in a house by Cacciadominioni. I slept in a bed designed by him. So I think, as Winston Churchill says, we shape our buildings, and from that moment our buildings shape us. I was silently shaped by his architecture and his furniture. So I have a quite personal relationship. But in this case, I wanted to read it in a free way. It's not just a homage to his work, it's a critical reading where we're looking for a balance between being the backdrop of everyday life. The building on Corso Italia we focused on is a building you can barely see, and the more you zoom in, you discover the most incredible details. It doesn't have even a straight angle. It looks like it's drawn, but nobody could do it in a computer. We had a long time reconstructing its shape. So we did some kind of almost film sequence from the scale of the city to the scale to the smallest detail through a number of models with zoom down to 1 to 5,000, to 1 to 500, and 1 to 50, and 1 to 5. We hope that this critical reading could be a very strong contribution to the contemporary debate how a building could take care of the human body, in a way, and the city.